How's it going, guys? My name is TJP and welcome back to another NBA 2K23 MyNBA Rebuilding Challenge. So what we're doing today is the Kobe era 10-minute rebuild challenge. So what does that mean? We're going to have 10 minutes to rebuild and make all the moves we need to do in a 10-minute timer and try to win a championship in one season. That's the goal, or make as good of a team as we can. So we're going to do a fantasy draft. We're going to pick a random team. The CPU is going to do the fantasy draft for me. It doesn't really matter about that. Injuries will be off, chemistry and all that. Most of the trade restriction rules will be off. I do have previously traded picks on just in the event that we get a team. They get a little bit more harder, a little bit more challenging. So we're going to do that. And it should be fun. So 10 minutes. 10 minutes. That's all we've got. We're going to pick a random team, and the CPU will draft our team, and then we got to make our moves. And we're going to get on to the gameplay and do that. But before we do, like, subscribe, enjoy the content, comment down for videos, socials, play the second channel, main channel down in the description as well if you look at the content from TJP. And with that being said, we're using a custom roster by XV Clutch instead of the official 2K roster, just because I wanted to switch it up a little bit as well with a different roster. So with that being said, pick our team. I should have had injuries off, so I'm not sure exactly why there's somebody injured. But I guess it doesn't really matter too much. If I have to turn it off, I have to turn it off. So we're going to stop at 3, 2, 1. We're going to be taking control of the Detroit Pistons. That's pretty good. I will take that. So let's select them, and there we go. So the Pistons are on the team. Did I see a Reggie Miller? I thought I did, but not that it matters that we're taking control of the Pistons, because again, it's gonna be a fantasy draft. I don't know where we're picking, but we're just gonna sim the draft and see what happens. I didn't even check where we were picking. I probably should have, but we could just take a look after and see the team that we've got. We'll look at round one, and I think Tim Duncan was the one that went number 1 overall, which is kind of interesting in this Kobe era video. And yeah, he did go number 1. So what pick did we have? We were the Pistons, and we ended up having literally the last pick. That is not Pau Gasol. Oh my gosh, that is, wow. Okay, so great. We had the worst pick. I mean, of course, at least it's a serpentine draft, but that's unfortunate. So the timer will start once we make our first trade. We're only doing one season this. It doesn't really matter. I feel like our team's going to be really bad. Let's look at the full roster that we have here. So Steve Francis, Pau Gasol, Brent Barry, Manu Ginobili, Joe Smith, Brendan Haywood, Jason Coffey, yeah. Oh boy, this team is not great. But the good news is because I have previously traded draft picks, we got a plethora of picks. So that's going to be helpful. I'm going to try to trade for more. Let's see what's out there in the trade finder. I mean, pretty much nobody on the team is untouchable. So, I wouldn't mind keeping Pau Gasol, but we could also trade him. I don't know why he looks like that. I guess that's just how the roster guy had him. So let's look out there. And the moment I click to accept my first trade, that'll be when we start the timer. All right, so I'm just going to do this trade right here. We're going to get a more valuable player in Chucky Atkins, get rid of some guys here off the bench. So the minute I click the accept trade button and hit the yes button, that is when the timer will start. So we're going to start right now. So there we go. We agreed to our first trade offer. So again, I have some picks. It's going to be tough to do here, but I do want to try to get like a superstar player, like Atkins and Haywood, throw them in trade finder. If we can just get first round pick and Antonio McDyess. Yeah, I need more. The more first round picks I can get, the better. That's going to be very, very helpful for me, especially if I'm going to try to propose a trade here, because we do have a plethora of first rounders. So if I trade some of these ones with Brent Barry, can I get a better player in return? Maybe I can get another first round pick, get Antoine Walker, which wouldn't be too bad, and Chris Anderson. So I might do that. We get a solid player right there who we could throw into a trade, proposing of a trade there. So that's not terrible. So what else do we need to do here? It's gonna be tough. This is hard because I have to work diligently and quick. Flip these guys. Can I get something in return? Not really. I don't really like that deal. What if I throw in him and then like Anthony McDyess? Can I get anybody better, or like a first rounder? Wesley Pearson. That's not terrible. I get 2 solid players I just saw. Yeah, we'll take Ostertag and John Barry. I just have to throw in a second round pick. That's fine with me. Right now, I'm not too worried about positions. I'm more worried about just getting players and stacking up assets. Steve Francis, Antoine Walker. If I throw them in the trade finder, what can I get? I can get Rip Hamilton if I throw in John Barry and Juwan Howard. That's not terrible. Get Ray Allen, which wouldn't be too bad. Get Rasheed Wallace, but I'd have to give up that. Nah, I'm not the biggest fan of any of those. What if I did like Steve Francis, Manu Ginobili? not quite there. I do really want like a star player. Can I get Jason Kidd? I can't, but I feel like I could propose a trade for him. Maybe Allen Iverson. No. Who else is really good? Jermaine O'Neal. Steve Francis, Pau Gasol, but I don't want to do that. Not for that deal. Michael Jordan's on the Lakers. I could get Michael Jordan for 1 season if I don't have to give him too much. Do I want to do this? But then I have to take on Mutombo, and he's expensive, and I have to give him a first-round pick. I don't really like any of these deals, per se, so I'm not going to do that. Who else is out there that's really good? Kevin Garnett would be nice, but I don't think I can get him. Trade Finder, same thing with Tim Duncan. Chris Webber, no. T-Mac would be cool, but don't think I can get him. How about Paul Pierce? Not exactly. Vince Carter would be cool, but I can't get him. I'm going to try to see if I can propose a trade for somebody. Because I feel like with the Trade Finder, it's not going to quite work. So I have some valuable picks. Let's throw in Steve Francis. Who's a good point guard? I saw Jason Kidd. So I could go after Jason Kidd. So where is he? Jason Kidd, where are you? So Jason Kidd, Steve Francis. So we throw Steve Francis, Joe Smith. They don't want to do that. But what if I throw in some picks here? So the Grizzlies, our pick. No. What about the Bucks pick? No. And then our Pistons pick here. No, they still don't want to do that. Okay, so that's off the table. Steve Nash. Okay, we got Steve Nash. I feel like I overpaid for him, though. That's a lot of picks that I just gave up to get Steve Nash. But I feel like that's an upgrade there. So now if I get rid of John Barry and like a couple seconds, can I get like a first-round pick? I can. Michael Curry, I saw. I can get Dale Davis in a second. I'm going to take this deal here, get Lamont Murray for the pick mostly, because I do need to get more picks here, because we kind of just gave away a bunch of picks for Steve Nash, which is a lot. If I get better role players here, yeah, Rod Strickland, Tim Hardaway, we'll take that on for them. That's fine with me. Again, we're kind of just going quick here. Not too worried about positions right this moment. It's more just about getting talent on the squad. These guys are both 1-star value. I don't want to do that. I'll take Calvert. We'd have to trade Chuck Washington. If I can get like a second rounder for him, that'd be fine. I don't want anybody below like a 65. So what if I did something like this? Can I get somebody better? Damian Jones, but I don't want that. I don't want the 65. 74 and 70, Scotty Williams and Popeye Jones works for me. So let's see, Cheney. And we have picks. I want another pick, though, because I feel like I need another guy to play alongside Steve Nash. So, we can get another pick here and get Clivens back. All right, I'm going to do that. So, let's see if we can propose a trade. Who can I get to play alongside Steve Nash that, like, isn't too hard to trade for? I mean, we could get Richard Jefferson, possibly. That wouldn't be too bad, a young Richard Jefferson. We throw in our pick here. We throw in, let's say, Strickland. Can I get Richard Jefferson? Maybe if I throw in another pick. All right, 3 picks. 4 picks? I'll throw in 4. They don't want to do that. Okay, what about if I throw in Greg Ostertag and you give me your worst player, which is... well, that's not going to work because of the money, right? We're tough, man. We're getting to near the end with 4 minutes. Tim Hardaway? They don't want to do that. Okay, so Richard Jefferson's off the table. I want somebody. Andre Karolinko, maybe? What if I get rid of Tim Hardaway and just do something like this? Okay, what about throwing another pick? They don't want to do that. 1 more pick. Okay, we got Andre Karolinko. I mean, that's not terrible. All right, so right now we're kind of just like at an impasse, but in terms of who we have here on our team, let's sign a couple guys in free agency, so we can maybe just like move some of those guys for better players. These are all G leaguers. Jeez. Okay. All positions. Anybody that's not a G leaguer? Chuck Webb. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna sign the G leaguers and trade them. I don't care. Negotiate contract. There we go. You get negotiated. It's not cheating, or is it? Yeah, maybe it is. George Brooks, this guy, Aiden Drummond, we sign you. He doesn't want the minimum. Okay. Negotiate contract. Okay, you know what? Actually, that's fine. All right, let's just trade some of those guys. We have 3 minutes to go. Jenkins, Brooks, what can I get for them? I feel like I need a... Okay, let's get another pick. We'll get Robert Ory. That's fine. And another pick. Okay, trade finder here. We definitely need a small forward, power forward. So if I can get a small forward here. Small forward, power forward, or shooting guard. Doug Roberts is a point guard, but we can take another pick in case I need to like throw in a trade finder here because we have 4 point guards right now, 4 centers. What if I threw in Ostertag and Roberts? Can I get I need a small forward, power forward, shooting guard, and I'm not seeing any shooting guards. I mean, I guess this would work. Get back Witherspoon and Murray. We're kind of getting to the point where it's going to be a little bit tough. I still needed a power forward and a small forward and a shooting guard. So let's see, 2 picks. Can I get a good small forward here? Is there? Oh, I can get Andre Miller. That wouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna take Andre Miller. Screw it. Let's take Andre Miller. That's a good like backup point guard to have. With the Jason Kidd, we can throw away Tim Hardaway Jr. maybe and get like a small. I can get a shooting guard, Tamar Sea or whatever. That's fine. We have 1.5 minutes to go, and I mean our team is okay, but we could still maybe make some moves here. What if I threw in Witherspoon? Can I get somebody better? I thought I saw Glenn Rice. You know what? Let's get Glenn Rice. Because that is a better backup small forward. So that's pretty good. And then we really just need some additional pieces. Can I just sign like a free agent? Free agents. We have less than 1 minute to go. If I'm going to sign anybody, it's going to be you. Negotiate contract. None of these guys want minimums, huh? Okay. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, minimum. Johnny Galloway. Can I flip Johnny Galloway for like a player? Let's see, Johnny Galloway. Can I get like I can get a first round pick? I can get Brian Scalabrine, I saw. Rod Strickland and Moochie Norris. Not quite what I'm looking for. Chucky Atkins. I don't have much time. 25 seconds. I really need a shooting guard. And I'm not really finding it. Okay, Raja Bell. That's fine. That works for me. I think that might be the only move we can make. We have 15 seconds left. These 2 second-round picks. And I can't get anybody with these 2 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, it looks like that is going to be it for us. So we're going to stop. Well, the timer's going to run out. And there it is. The timer ran out. So our final team right now, which I think is not too bad if we look at it, is Steve Nash, Raja Bell, Andre Karolinko, Antoine Walker, Pau Gasol. We've got Andre Miller off the bench with Manu Ginobili, Glenn Rice, this G Leaguer guy that we signed. It's fine though, and then Robert Ory. To be honest, this team is pretty decent. Pretty decent. We can make a run. We could definitely make a run. Now I can't make any trades, so this is it. That's it, right? It's over. It's over. The team is done, and I can't make any trades at the deadline. So we're basically cooked. So hopefully we got enough talent. But I can change my system proficiency. We could do perimeter-centric, pace and space. We'll do pace and space. Because I feel like that kind of gets the best of everybody. So we'll see how well this team can do. First game of the season we won. We won 3 straight. Starting off the season 5-2. We do need to fill out the roster. So we'll just have the team do it. We'll adjust the rotation manually. It works for me. So they just signed some random guys. I mean, we needed 14, so not much I can do about that. But that's going to be the roster. So there you go. Currently sitting at 5-2 right now. That's pretty solid. 6-2, 7-2, 8-2. And I guess I'll just stick with you guys throughout the simulation. We might as well. We'll look at the stats. So far we are 12-5. Obviously, we got the 03 draft class, but that doesn't really matter for this video. Starting to take some L's here. A lot of losses right now. Okay, we need to get back on a winning streak, and we do. After 2K taking some losses there, and then we're losing 2 straight. Won a game, lost a game. Got a long break here. Lost a game there again. So now sitting at 17-14, 18-14, 19-14. We got to get some wins here. Not really too comfortable in the 6th spot, 5th spot right now. Kind of teetering and tottering between the 5th and the 4th and the 6th, I saw. So we might be a playoff team. Are we at the trade deadline? We can't make any moves. We're going to stop here and take a look at the stats to see who's doing their thing so far. Let's take a look. So yeah, right now, Antoine Walker leading the team in scoring. Got 5 guys averaging double figures. 2 of them coming off the bench. So I do like our bench. Our bench is pretty solid. Pau Gasol leading the team in rebounds at 9.2. Steve Nash, 8.4 assists, and also Andre Miller, nice secondary guy. Also, Antoine Walker near 6 assists, pretty impressive as well. 4 guys at least to steal the game. Block shots, 2.4, Andre Karolinko, and Pau Gasol, both over 1. Most of the score has been Pau Gasol. And our best 3-point shooter is the man, the myth, the legend, Robert Horry. And then best free throw shooter has been Steve Nash, which makes sense because he is Steve Nash. So, can't make any moves. This is the team. So hopefully we can have a good second half of the season, post All-Star break, and maybe make a run in the playoffs with the squad that we currently have. We are taking some wins, but then we just lost 4 straight, 5 straight, 6 straight, 7 straight. Wow. Holy moly. We can't seem to buy a win right now. Finally got a win. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're starting to win a lot of games. A little bit inconsistent, this team is. Okay, we're going on a massive win streak. Take a loss there, take a loss there. Now we lose 3 straight, 4 straight. Man, we are very inconsistent. But, and yeah, we ended off the season losing the last 2 straight games. I think we got the 5th seed, though, so we ended up making the playoffs, which is good. And Kevin Garnett was the MVP. It would have been nice to have a top pick, because I could have been able to get a secondary start with, like, a Kevin Garnett. Yao Ming, Rookie of the Year. 6th man there was Kendall Gill. The most year was Kevin Garnett. Most improved was Tony Parker. Coach of the year was Greg Popovich. They went 62-20. They had Shaq. Stan Myers, Executive of the Year. Did we have any Pistons on any of these teams? I'm going to assume that we don't. Actually, we do. Pau Gasol, All-NBA 13. That's pretty impressive. 16 points a game, 9.3 rebounds, 3.2 assists. It was pretty soft in the field. Played decent defense as well. Fouled 4 fouls a game. That was a lot. But, you know, it's fine. So, yeah, All-NBA 13 for Pau Gasol. We had Manu Ginobili make All-Rookie First Team. 14 points a game. Off the bench, 4.5 assists, 1.5 steals, and pretty solid from the field. So we'll take that from him. So, yeah, we were the 5th seed. We're going to be taking on the 4th seed Orlando Magic. We're going to take a look at the team that they have. But, yeah, they were 4 games better than us. So that makes sense. The Knicks had the best record. That's because they had Kevin Garnett in the East. And I think in the West, it was Greg Popovich's team, who have Shaq. So, you know, Shaq is going to be doing Shaq things. 5 guys averaged at least 10 points a game. Pau Gasol led the team in rebounding. In terms of assists, we had Steve Nash, Andre Miller at the top. Also, Antoine Walker, 3 guys at least to steal a game, 2 guys at least to block shot. Karolinko. I'm surprised he didn't make a defensive team. Or maybe I missed it. He should have made a defensive team. He played great defense. If he didn't make one. But I didn't see him. So I'm assuming he didn't make a team. Which is kind of ridiculous that he didn't. And then obviously our most efficient 3-point shooter and field goal, free throw shooters you could see are, you know, your usual suspects. So, here's your game plan for the playoffs. That is what Coach wants to run. Coach Rick Carlisle. We have Rick Carlisle as our coach. Beautiful. 44-38, though. Not the best, but maybe we can make a run in the playoffs. I don't remember if it's best of 5 now, or if it's still best of 5 now, or if it's best of 7. I think it's best of 7 now. Yeah, I think they changed that in the 90s. So yeah, Orlando has. Who do they have? They got Gilbert Arenas, Joe Johnson, Grant Hill, Bobby Jackson. Okay, it's an interesting team that they have here. I don't know why, but I feel like our team could be better. Maybe not. No, I feel like we match up better. I don't know. I feel like we could be better. Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna sim game by game. Game 1, we take the victory by a lot of points. Game 2, Magic win by 6. Can we win game 3? Of course we can't because it's 2K. We lost by 3 points, and we're down 3-1. Once again, losing within single digits. So it looks like our 10-minute challenge video is gonna be ending in the first round for the Kobe our team. Because we couldn't get a good pick. Had to get the last pick. And we only had 10 minutes. But maybe we could force a game 6. We actually got off to a good first quarter. Not the best second. A decent third until we blew the lead, and then we won game number 5. So, 24-10 from Pau, 19-4-6 from Steve Nasharuni. So we did force a game 6. So we're gonna sim a simcast here. See, we are at home, so maybe we can beat the Magic 3 straight. That'd be awesome. Solid first half there for us. If we can have a good third quarter, which we don't, and we blew the game. Terrible second half. Absolutely putrid second half for your Detroit Pistons. And yeah, we ended up losing in 6 because of an embarrassing performance in the second half of the game. Now, granted, we lost. Every game we lost was by single digits, but every game we won was by double digits, I'm pretty sure, in the playoffs. So, who was terrible in the playoffs? Andre Miller didn't shoot the ball that well, but he, facilitated. Karolinko also just didn't shoot the ball well. I mean, he's there for his defense mostly, but yeah, it was kind of tough. The team wasn't great. I thought maybe we had a shot to win a playoff series, but unfortunately couldn't get the job done. It would have been nice to have like a star player, but we didn't have that. Shaq, Finals MVP. The Knicks got upset in the first round, so there's that. Miami made it almost to the conference, all the way to the finals. The Raptors ended up going to the finals today. Kobe Bryant. It is his era, so yeah, what an interesting team this is. This is basically the Lakers. This is some kind of version of the Lakers right here. They have a deep team. I wish we had Kobe, man. I really do. I wish we would have had Kobe Bryant. Tony Parker, Ray Allen. Yeah, I don't know. I thought our team looked okay on paper, but I guess just wasn't good enough in practice. Yeah, I feel like we needed like another shooter. We needed another guy. I guess Manu could have been that guy, but what are you going to do? I guess with that being said, let's go to the full screen and close out the video. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know in the comments for more videos. Let me know if you want me to do this in a different era. We've already done this in the current era. We've done it, and obviously now in the Kobe era. Should I do it in the Jordan era, the Magic Bird era? Let me know down in the comments below if you want to see that. But I'm going to head on out for the day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, everybody. See you soon, and peace.